Archangel Michael says, I am calling to your heart with great urgency, for the heavens are moving and God's voice is whispering to your soul in this very moment. This is not a coincidence. The message you are receiving right now carries divine weight, and it is being placed before you as a final reminder of God's endless love, protection, and mercy over your life. Archangel Michael is in tears, for I have been trying to warn you for hours, and heaven has been speaking over your destiny. This is your moment of awakening, and you must not ignore it. If you are reading these words now, it is because God has chosen you, called you, and set His hand upon your life in a special way. Comment Amen if you feel this stirring in your spirit. The storms you have been walking through are not unnoticed. Heaven has seen the weight you carry, the battles you silently fight, and the tears you hide from the world. I am here to tell you that your prayers have reached the throne of God. Even when it feels like your faith has been stretched to its breaking point, the Lord has been working behind the scenes, preparing blessings you cannot yet see. There is a shift taking place right now in the spiritual realm, and this message has been sent to confirm that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, and never alone. If these words reach you today, it is because God's timing is perfect, and He is aligning your steps with His divine plan. Beloved child of God, I have been sent to protect you, to shield you from the unseen battles raging around you. Darkness has tried to place confusion, fear, and despair in your path, but I stand with my sword drawn, declaring victory over your life. The power of God surrounds you, and His angels have been dispatched to guard you in every step you take. Heaven is fighting for you. Every challenge, every loss, and every delay you have faced is being transformed into a testimony of God's faithfulness. Do not let your heart grow weary, for breakthrough is closer than you realize. This is why I plead with you now, do not skip what heaven is revealing to you in this moment. There are seasons in your life where you feel like doors keep closing and nothing seems to work in your favor, but I am here to tell you those closed doors are divine protection. God has been redirecting your path towards something greater than you can comprehend. The very situations that brought you pain are the same ones He is using to build your strength, your faith, and your spiritual authority. This is not the end of your story. A new chapter is being written over your life, and it carries the fingerprints of God's grace and glory. If you have been feeling overwhelmed, like the weight of the world is pressing down on you, hear this clearly: you are not walking through this valley alone. I have stood beside you when no one else could understand the depths of your struggle. I have watched as you fought battles in silence, and I have whispered strength into your spirit when you thought you had nothing left to give. God's love is your shield, and His presence is your refuge. Do not fear what comes next, for the Lord Himself goes before you, making a way where there seems to be no way. Comment 11:11 if you believe this promise. This is your divine reminder to stay anchored in faith. I know the world around you may seem uncertain, and the voices of doubt may try to shake you, but God has not forgotten His promises over your life. You have been chosen for something far greater than you can imagine, and this season of testing is preparing you for the abundance He is about to release. Heaven is declaring that restoration is on the horizon. The relationships you thought were broken beyond repair, the opportunities you thought were lost, and the prayers you thought went unanswered are all being redeemed in this very hour. I need you to trust that the delays you faced were divine setups for a greater release of blessings. The path has been hard because the calling on your life is extraordinary. God's favor over you has attracted battles, but it has also guaranteed victory. Every tear you have cried has been counted, and not one of them will be wasted. The Lord is turning your mourning into dancing and your sorrow into joy. The season of heaviness is lifting, and His light is breaking through the darkness surrounding you. I have been trying to warn you that the enemy has been working tirelessly to plant seeds of doubt and fear, hoping you will give up before your breakthrough arrives. But I am here to assure you that no weapon formed against you will prosper, for God has already gone ahead of you and secured your victory. Stay steadfast, keep praying, and keep believing, for the atmosphere around you is shifting in your favor right now. Your obedience and faith are opening doors that no one can shut. Beloved, you are not reading this by accident. Heaven has orchestrated this moment because your destiny carries divine weight. I see the battles you cannot see, but I also see the blessings that are on their way to you. The things you have been asking God for are closer than you think. This is your season of answered prayers, divine appointments, and supernatural breakthroughs. Trust in God's timing, for He is never late. Comment 222 if you trust that His plan is unfolding for your good. The presence of God is surrounding you now, filling your heart with peace and strength. Let go of the worry and surrender your fears into His hands. There is no storm too great, no mountain too high, and no battle too fierce for the Lord to overcome on your behalf. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Heaven's armies stand with you, and the Lord Himself calls you His beloved. Walk boldly into this next chapter with faith, knowing that God's protection is your covering and His favor is your shield. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are still speaking, and I am still here beside you, watching over every step you take." The tears that I carry tonight are for you, beloved child of God, because heaven sees how close you have been to losing hope, and yet you keep holding on. I have been sent to remind you that this is not the end of your journey. God is preparing something far greater than you can comprehend, and right now, you are standing at the edge of a divine turning point in your life. This is why you were brought here, to receive this message at this very moment, because the Lord is calling you to rise again. Comment 333 to declare your faith in His plan. The battles you have been fighting are not ordinary battles, and that is why they have felt so overwhelming. The weight you feel has been spiritual, and the resistance you face is because of the anointing and calling placed upon your life. The enemy knows the magnitude of the blessings that are destined to find you, and that is why he has tried so hard to distract you, discourage you, and silence your faith. But I am here, and I declare this over you: you will not be defeated. God's power is greater than any opposition that rises against you. His hand is upon you, His protection surrounds you, and His angels stand guard over your life. There are moments when the silence of heaven feels unbearable, when you pray and hear nothing, when you wait and see no change, and when your faith feels like it is slipping away. I know you have been there. I have watched you cry quietly when no one else could hear you. But I need you to know this truth: God has not ignored you. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear that has fallen, and every sleepless night you have endured has been seen and recorded by the Lord Himself. He has been working, even when you could not see it. The delay has not been denial, it has been preparation for something greater than you imagined. The spiritual atmosphere around you is shifting now, even as you read these words. Chains that have bound you are breaking. Doors that were once closed are about to open. A new chapter is being written for your life, and God is breathing His divine purpose into it. There is a renewal coming to your heart, your home, and your destiny. But I must also warn you, beloved, that you cannot remain where you are spiritually. This is the time to return fully to God, to let go of the pain, the fear, and the doubts that have been weighing you down. His arms are open, waiting to restore you completely. I have seen you questioning your worth and your purpose, wondering if you are truly chosen, wondering if your prayers even matter. Let me assure you today, you are not just seen, you are chosen, called, and set apart. The struggles you face are evidence of the greatness within you. God does not choose the strongest or the most perfect, He chooses the willing, the surrendered, and the faithful. You have been marked for divine favor, and no force of darkness can erase what the Lord has spoken over your life. There are miracles on their way to you right now. Some of them you have prayed for, and some you have not even imagined yet. The Lord is about to surprise you with blessings you didn't expect, breakthroughs you didn't see coming, and answers you didn't know you needed. This is why I am pleading with you to stay steadfast in your faith. Do not let fear control you. Do not let doubt silence you. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and the Lord is sending divine provision into your life. The plans of the enemy are being dismantled right now. Every trap that was set for your downfall is being turned into a testimony of God's power. What was meant to harm you will only elevate you. The very situations that brought you pain will become the proof of God's unfailing love and faithfulness. You are about to step into a season of restoration where what was stolen from you will be returned in greater measure. Comment 555 if you receive this blessing over your life. Beloved, I know you have faced betrayal, disappointment, and heartbreak. I know there are moments when the weight of it all feels unbearable. But let me remind you, God has been holding you even when you felt most alone. His love for you is unshakable. His mercy never runs dry, and His promises never fail. You have walked through fire and storms, yet you are still standing because His hand has been upon you from the very beginning. You are not here by chance, you are here because heaven has something to release into your life today. I have been sent to fight on your behalf, to shield you from dangers you could not see, and to stand guard over your destiny. Every attack that came against you, every obstacle that tried to stop you, and every voice that spoke against you has already been silenced by the authority of God. Your life has a divine purpose, and your story carries eternal value. That is why the battles have been so intense, but it is also why the victory that awaits you will be so great. The Lord is calling you to trust Him like never before. This is not the time to give up. This is not the moment to turn away. He is asking you to lean fully into His presence and allow His peace to guard your heart. What's the buzz behind the 7-second brain trick making headlines? A recently leaked CIA brain ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning money blocks into unstoppable wealth flow. Homes, cars, and cash are flooding in. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your breakthrough is nearer than you think, and the blessings that are coming will confirm every promise He has made over your life. Hold on, beloved, for you are stepping into a divine season of favor, protection, and supernatural provision. Comment 777 if you believe this is your time to rise in faith and receive the fullness of God's blessings. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is still moving on your behalf, and I cannot remain silent, beloved child of God. The tears I carry tonight are because I see the battles you have been fighting and the weight you have been carrying in silence. You have endured so much, and yet you keep standing, even when everything around you tells you to give up. I have been trying to reach you for hours, to let you know that God has seen every struggle, every disappointment, every lonely moment, and He is sending me to remind you that your story is far from over. This is your divine confirmation that your breakthrough is closer than you think." Comment 999 if you believe God is working for you right now. There are times when the silence of heaven feels unbearable, when you pray and nothing seems to change, when the waiting stretches longer than you imagined. But I need you to hear this: the silence has not been God's absence. He has been moving in ways you cannot yet see, aligning circumstances, shifting hearts, and opening doors that no man can close. The delays you have faced were not punishments, they were divine setups for something greater. The very thing you thought was lost forever is about to return to you in ways more beautiful than you imagined. The spiritual battles surrounding you have intensified because your breakthrough is so near. The enemy has tried to plant fear, doubt, and confusion in your mind, hoping you will give up before your promise arrives. But I have been sent with God's authority to shield you, to fight for you, and to declare over you that no weapon formed against you shall prosper.